Hello again, guys. So for our fourth day of using the Juhachi Kipo, let us go to Noto Peninsula in Ishikawa Prefecture. Tara!
So our fourth destination is Shiroyone Senmaida in Ishikawa Prefecture. So this is in Noto Peninsula. So this is the first time I traveled to this area. So from Fukui, I took the JR train going to Kanazawa, then another JR train from Kanazawa to Nanao, then another train from Nanao to Anamizu train station. So the only train station covered by the JR from Lanao is the next station, which is Wakura Onsen Station. So from Wakura Onsen Station to Anamizu, you have to pay another fare. So from Anamizu, I took a bus going to Wajima Station, then Wajima going to Shiroyone Senmaida, another bus. So this is the Noto Peninsula. It's like the tail or the head or the neck of this part, western part of Japan. So again, to use this ticket, you have to approach the train attendant and ask for the stamp. So this is my fourth use of the Juhachi Kippo. Since the train from Kanazawa to this Noto Peninsula is not that frequent, and also the bus, I took the earliest train from Fukui, or an early train from Fukui to Kanazawa, which is the 6:53 a.m. train going to Kanazawa, to properly plan my travel, because in Noto Peninsula, the transportation is not that frequent. So let us explore this other part of Japan, which is not, I think, not very popular among tourists. The Noto Peninsula is a peninsula that projects north into the Sea of Japan from the coast of Ishikawa Prefecture in central Honshu, the main island of Japan. So the main industries of the peninsula are agriculture, as you can see in the abundance of rice field, fisheries, because it's surrounded by the Sea of Japan, and also tourism, especially Wakura Onsen. So it is popular among local tourists, the Wakura Onsen city or town. I've learned this just recently. The Noto Peninsula features prominently in the Japanese film noir Zero Focus, or Zero no Shoten, in 1961, which is directed by Yoshitaro Nomura. So the film features the breathtaking footage of the peninsula's coast, along with an interesting dissection of the area's social distinctions. So Noto Peninsula is also the setting of Hirokazu Korida's second film, Maboroshi, which was filmed in 1995, and Shohei Imamura's final film, Warm Water Under a Red Bridge, which was shot in 2001. So Suso, which is another city in the Noto Peninsula, which is located at the tip of the Noto Peninsula, is the setting of the 2014 film Saihate Nette. I haven't watched this film, but maybe I will try to search for this film to see the other areas of Noto Peninsula, and also the beauty of Noto Peninsula. There is an airport in Noto Peninsula, the Noto Airport, but I think it only serves a local destinations like Kyoto, Tokyo, or maybe Kansai Airport. And in 2011, the Noto Peninsula was designated as a part of a globally important agricultural heritage systems awarded by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries of Japan. As you can see, the abundance of the rice field, and also maybe fisheries area in Noto Peninsula. So this is the Anemizu station, um, the last train station around Noto Peninsula, I guess. And then from here, I took the bus going to Wajima station, then from Wajima to Shiroyone Senmaida. It's almost at the tip of the peninsula. As you can see, the area's public transportation is limited. So exploring the area is best done by a rental car, or if you want to use the public transportation, maybe you have to start early in the morning, as what I did when I took this tour in Noto Peninsula. Much of the coastline of the Noto Peninsula has been given quasi-national park status, so small sections of the coast are marked as pocket parks, and visitors are likely to come across some of them while traveling around the area. So the peninsula's two main centers for tourists are Wajima City and Wakura Onsen, which provide a relaxed atmosphere different from other cities in Japan. So travel with me and let us explore this another area of Japan, which is, I think, not so much popular among tourists. Tara, let's go! So, okay, hi guys. I'm already in Anamiso, Noto Peninsula, here in Ishikawa Prefecture. So, from Anamiso Station, I took the bus to Wajima Ikema before transferring to another bus going to Shiroyone Senmaida, the rice terraces fronting the Sea of Japan. So, it's travel maybe for about more or less 45 minutes going to Wajima Ikema. So this is currently the bus going to Wajima Ikema. Beautiful view. So in Japan, when you ride a bus, you have to take a number ticket, which is released in the box near the door. So that number ticket will be used for the driver and for you to determine how much is the fare. So when you get up from the bus, so you have to put that number ticket in box near the driver and also your fare. Okay, so to go to Noto Peninsula, I took the train from Kanazawa Station going to Nanao Station. Unfortunately, the train from Kanazawa to Nanao was delayed for like more or less 20 minutes. But mostly, so from Nanao Station, I have to take another train going to Anamiso Station. Then from Anamiso to have to take the bus going to Wajima Ikema Station. So the train from Kanazawa to Nanao was delayed for like around 20 minutes. It was just fortunate that the train from Nanao going to Anamiso Station waited for the passengers. So I was able to take the train which I should take to take this 11:25 a.m. bus from Anamiso Station to Wajima Ikema Station. So I was a bit hesitant for this trip because most of the train and the buses have infrequent travels. So it's not like when you are in Tokyo or when you are in the city, like every 20 or 10 minutes there are travels. But for this area of Japan, since it's a bit rural, so the train and the bus station is not that frequent. So if it's delayed, there's a possibility that people not take the next mode of transportation to go to the place that you want to go, or when I go home later I may not be able to take the train which I'm supposed to take. So hopefully I think the bus is on time, and also the train from Nanao Station to Anamiso Station is also on time. So hopefully later there will be no problem because it's like a bit far, maybe it's more than 100 kilometers from my place. So I don't know if I will not, or if I will miss the bus and the train later. I don't know how to go home. So let's hope for the best. Yeah, we have arrived in Wajima, so Wajima Station. I think it's a train station, but I'm not sure if the train is still running up to here. Because I use Google Map. Google Map said I have to take the bus from Anamiso Station. Okay, so let's get off. Okay. Ay, ba? 160. Ah, okay. Mamaya pa daw po yun. Mamaya pa daw tayo bumaba. Excited. Wait lang, wait. Oh my goodness. Hello po. Okay. Okay. 240, 30, 40. Then the rest is here. Arigatou gozaimasu. So this is Wajima Eki, or Wajima train station. It looks like an old station. It's beautiful, actually. Okay. Here. It's the bus. And here. Ang tao. This is Wajima Eki, or Wajima station. I think I'm the only foreigner. I'm the only foreigner taking the public transportation. It's quite difficult because we just don't speak English, or they know how to speak English, but I think they are shy to speak English, so it'd be very difficult to travel. But you just have to use your common sense. Shiroyone Senmaida. And look at that one. I think I'm the only foreigner here. So let's do this. We can do this. I'm the only foreigner taking the public transportation. So let's go. Shiroyone Senmaida is a terrace rice paddies overlooking the sea, which form a classic Japanese landscape. So the zigzagging hillside rice paddies contrasting with the blue sea form a view that draws photographers from around the world to the Shiroyone Senmaida rice terraces. So the beauty of Shiroyone Senmaida changes dramatically with the seasons. So in January and February, the hillsides are often covered in white snow. From the end of April to July, the sunset reflected on the water of the flooded rice paddies creates an infinity pool effect with the sea as the backdrop. So in the summer, the fields turn a striking green before ripening to gold in August and September. So I went there in August, so you can see the golden rice field. So in warmer months, traditional wedding ceremonies are sometimes held at the rice terraces. Okay, so time check. It's around 12:50 in the afternoon, and we have arrived here in Shiroyone Senmaida. So you may wonder why I choose to go to this very remote place here in Noto Peninsula. So it's because when you open the wave page of Ishikawa Prefecture, you can see these rice terraces overlooking the Sea of Japan. So that's why there's one other destination also that I want to go, the Mitsukiji, but it's very far, and in this area the bus and the train travel is not that frequent, so it's very difficult to travel by using public transportation. So just to be safe and so that I can go home, I just choose this one place. So let's explore the Shiroyone Senmaida here in Noto Peninsula in Ishikawa Prefecture. Okay, let's go. Ishikawa. Ishikawa side. Pero side ko rin go. Okay. Society. Okay, let's go. So yes, at night they will light up this rice terraces. So it looks like that when it's light up. When it's light up, then when there's snow and during rice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we can go down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at that one. Looks good, right? Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we can go down. There are people there. So let's go down. Mm-hmm. Yes. Look at that beauty. I want to take a picture here. Wait. From mid-October to mid-March, after the rice has been harvested, so the terraces are illuminated at night with 25,000 solar-powered color-changing LED lights. So since the rice paddies are built on a steep slope and are narrow and irregular in shape, they cannot be maintained with machinery. So instead, the local farmers and volunteers plant and harvest the rice by hand, just like in the Philippines. So this traditional way of cultivating rice has been recognized by the United Nations as a globally important agricultural heritage system. Unfortunately, the aging population of the area means, as in just like in other areas of Japan, so the population of Japan is aging. So this means that the future of the Shiroyone Senmaida rice terraces is in doubt. So maybe farmers from other countries can come to Shiroyone Senmaida and do the manual planting of rice and also harvesting of rice. So there are shops and cafe next to the rice terraces which feature local delicacies and agricultural products including rice from the area. So exploring this area does not need fees. So it's free. So you can just explore and appreciate the beauty of Shiroyone Senmaida. So come with me and explore this area.
Oh. It's already yellow. Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
These are the expenses for this day trip to Shiroyone Senmaida. For the JR trains, I saved 3,410 yen using the station Juhachi Kippo. Then for the food, I spent 1,220 yen, including the lunch, the snack, and some dinner. So these are convenience store food just to save some money. Then I collect ref magnet as souvenir. So it's 550 yen. So for the total, it's around 8,360 yen, which is just 3,347 pesos for this fourth day of using the Juhachi Kip. Join me again in using the Juhachi Kip, the last day of using this free ticket. So see you in my next vlog. Bye!